Y'all, we are here with none other than the incomparable, super powerful couple of all times, Heidi and Micah Stampley. What? Can you believe it? I couldn't almost believe myself when they told me that I had the opportunity to talk to these superpower entrepreneurs, superpower songwriters, superpower people. Can't get any better than this. The only problem is, and I'm gonna ask about this in a minute, so y'all waiting here. I'm gonna ask them one very, very, very important question, and you all will realize which is the most important question I ask, right? So when you get a chance, go on the YouTube channel, right, and send me a note of what you thought the most important question I asked. Cool and copacetic? Cool and copacetic. Heidi, Micah, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
It's an honor. I'm great.
Yes.
You doing
great.
good?
Yeah.
Oh no, the honor's all mine. You have no idea what a difference your music, your ministry, your service has made to me.
Wow.
And then to find out that the real power is next to you. Because she wrote one of my absolute favorite songs.
Yeah, the probably the most simple song I've ever recorded.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
5 words.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. It really is a pleasure being here with
our
both of
pleasure,
you.
our
Real
pleasure.
pleasure.
Our pleasure.
So we're here getting ready to talk about your world and what you're doing and what you're up to and all these wonderful things that's happening that you are creating. And I'm just really excited to have that conversation.
Awesome. Let's go.
Let's just start with this. Just tell us. I know who you are. And I know a lot of people that I'm talking with who are viewing this know who you are. But for those who don't know, who are you?
I'm still trying to figure that out. No, just kidding.
Hey, I understand. I really do.
I am Micah Stampley. I am a gospel recording artist.
Yes, you are.
Writer. Actually, before I was a recording artist, I was modeling and acting and stuff like that. So then the music kind of took over. I met this lady back in 97. And we ended up falling in love, getting married, had 5 kids, and moved to various places. And now we live here in Georgia. And we've been here almost 13 years now. And so in the midst of all of that, we are both from Louisiana, very true Southerners, and where we learned the art of Creole cuisine. And a part of that culture is the beignet. If you're familiar with a beignet, it's the Louisiana donut. And people are like, what is a beignet? Well, if a funnel cake had a baby with a donut, it would be a beignet, right? So makes sense?
Yeah.
With a lot of powdered sugar, right? And so we have a beignet mix that we've been pitching. We actually had a restaurant too, actually. And here, one in Georgia and one in Louisiana. And the pandemic closed one. And the one in Georgia we closed after our daughter passed away, our 15-year-old daughter. And so we just decided that we didn't want that part of our life to just fall apart. So we began pitching our flagship product of our cafe, which is the beignet. So we have a beignet mix, and that mix landed us an opportunity to go to Open Call, where she kind of like tried to get an invitation to, and we were rejected twice. Don't give up, people. Don't give up. And so the third time, we got the invitation.
And here we are.
And here we are today.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Now, Heidi, I know you to be a serial entrepreneur. I mean, you always got something going on. There is no telling. In fact, we just know about the Orleans food company. We know about that. But I know you got a whole bunch of other stuff. in the pot.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
That's the thing. I like a lot. I like a lot of things, and I get excited about a lot of things, and then I'm like, oh, how about this? And some of the times it's not what I'm supposed to be doing, not my assignment, but where we are now, I know I'm in my assignment.
Oh, wow.
And so the food company is just my heart. It's my heart. And so.
But Heidi owns a patent. Of course, she's an author. She wrote a book. And she's also a United Nations Ambassador Special Envoy. So she, and a mother of 5 children, the wife of one husband.
One husband.
Yeah. The wife of one husband. And so she
I keep busy. I like to keep busy though.
Yeah.
I like to keep busy.
What excites you about being an entrepreneur?
I like the freedom of it. I went to college. I graduated with a nursing degree. And I thought that would be my path. Shortly after starting that, I was like, this isn't my thing.
Okay.
I did love, helping people and being with the patients and things like that. But the overall, time clock and all that kind of I realized that I was more of a free spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And so the entrepreneurial spirit is a real thing. And I realized that I had that. And so it excites me to just be able to do the things that are in my heart to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the inspiration for the beignet mix, did that come from the restaurant? Is that
Yes.
what kind of kicked off the inspiration for that?
Yes. So the restaurant was actually called Orleans Brews and Beignets.
Okay.
So the original concept was just coffee and beignets, similar to the world famous Café du Monde in New Orleans. And we eventually, as we were developing the menus and things and working on products to put in with, fountain drinks and things, and they were like, well, you guys should consider doing food too. And we were like, okay. So it expanded into a cafe, but really our beignet was the draw. It was
Okay.
like the draw. Everybody came for the beignets by the dozen. They were just out the door.
Yeah.
And so we knew we had something. And so even before we closed the restaurant, we had already started talking to co-packers. We had started doing some food science stuff and figuring it out. And so during the pandemic, it was just kind of like, okay, this is the time. And that's when we really started putting all the work into it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So now you got this beignet thing going.
Yeah.
You're putting this mix together, and then you hear about Open Call.
Yes.
So I want to know how on earth did you hear about Open Call?
So I heard about it through Range Me. So
Okay,
Range Me,
yes.
yeah. So I heard about it through Range Me, and like you said, the first time it was a no. Second time it was a no, but I'm like really relentless, and I was like, I'm going again.
It really is.
And so I was like, this time it's got to work. And literally, we got dropped by our broker who said they couldn't get us a deal. They were like, no, it's not going to work. Nobody's interested. And literally, like a week later, I get the Open Call letter that we're invited. And I was like, oh my God, and
You were
the crazy.
screaming, and I was like, what's wrong with you? What are you screaming about? So, yeah.
I was very excited. So it was like, okay, this is going to be it. And when we got there, we just had a feeling like this was our time for this to really hit.
That is really, really great.
Yeah.
So Micah, do you have that same entrepreneurial spirit, or
I
did
do.
the bug just kind of flow over to you?
No, I grew up, and my father is a master craftsman. So you chop down the tree, he'll bring you back an armoire.
Wow.
And so that type of thing. So I grew up in a household of entrepreneurs, and throughout my family, my father's siblings and my mother's siblings, and so it's just always been a part of my life. So yeah, I've always been an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how's business?
Business is great. We're really getting our feet wet. We launched in stores late March. So we had a few little hiccups getting started, but we're starting to build. We're starting to get our feet, in there and getting more acclimated to the system and how everything.
Yeah.
And so it's a process, but we're excited and we're looking forward to how it goes from here.
What's been the toughest part or the biggest challenge for you all as entrepreneurs? I know why you're in it because I see the excitement of when you talk about it, but it can't always be easy.
No, you can definitely get a lot of discouragement, especially, when you're told no a lot. And then, there is the financial side of it, because we have so many things going. It's like you have to allocate for this and allocate, and so I think that can definitely be discouraging for people sometimes, because it's like, okay, I know I have something great, but it just takes so much money to get it going, and the marketing and all those kind of things. So that can definitely be, a challenge.
So you were at Open Call last year in Bentonville, Arkansas.
And encountered you.
Yes.
What? And no, that was not the most important question. What?
Yes.
I was, hey, I love Open Call too.
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
Awesome.
I am always inspired. I love the stories. I love the stories of what people have gone through and are going through and what they're doing and what they're trying to make happen. It's just a beautiful thing. And, it just says, it always gives me hope, It gives me hope because people have these dreams and these visions and they're mounting up the courage to carry that out.
Yes.
It's real special.
Yes.
It's very, very special. And so I really enjoyed it. I always come out feeling pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a blast.
So you came to Bentonville, you encountered me. But the most important part was the pitch.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So tell me about the pitch.
Oh, was there a pitch?
Well,
no. So
it's a long story.
So we had this thing all mapped out. We have been practicing and rehearsing, and we got this thing down pat, right? PowerPoint, digitals, lights, camera, action. We ready, right? We got to kill this thing, right? Nothing worked. Absolutely not. So let me kind of back up. Nothing went as planned.
Yes.
So we get it, and we had a chance to cook some beignets on the spot for the buyer.
Yeah.
So I'm in the back, and so the volunteer's like, "What's that smell?" And I was like, "It's a beignet. Come on, taste it." So I'm supposed to be cooking for the buyer. She's in there setting up the presentation.
He wasn't watching the time.
I wasn't.
No.
So I'm having a blast. She's in there trying to set up the pitch, and none of the technology was working.
Yeah, so I was running around trying to find somebody to help me with the digital everything, and they couldn't figure it out. And so I'm panicking because he's not in the room yet, and then here comes the buyer walking in, and I'm like, oh my God, because originally he was supposed to start the pitch.
I was supposed to start the pitch.
And so I was like, okay, time. Like we only have a certain amount of time.
Right.
Where is he?
And so by the time I get in the room, she starts, right? She starts without me. And so I get in the room and I put a bowl of beignets in front of the buyer. And she was like, oh, you made some fresh? I was like, yeah, I mean, what? And so she's sitting there eating. Now she's standing in front. And I take a seat with the buyer, and she's pitching to me and the buyer, right?
How did that happen? Yeah, I was a little bothered.
So, like I cannot wait, to really get into the dirt. So, what happened after? That's what I want to know. Did you hit him upside his head?
Right.
I was fine because I got that golden ticket.
She's freaking out, right? She's freaking out. And so I'm like, relax. Right? So the buyer said, are you going to make me eat this by myself? I was like, certainly not. So the buyer and I eating beignets, and I'm waiting for her to finish the pitch.
Yeah, so it was just me on my own.
It was hilarious.
And I was like, is this happening? Is this really happening?
But she fell in love with us, and so we got the ticket.
It all worked out.
She was like, I'm sold.
It was really relaxed after that, and she was wonderful.
So
Jessica
funny.
Was wonderful to us, and so all the pressure kind of just fell off. As we got into it.
So what does this all mean to you? The fact that you all have been able to get this product into Walmart, What's the longer, the bigger story that it creates for you?
For me, it's the food brand. Like Heidi has probably the best seafood gumbo on the planet. And, you know, I make an incredible crawfish etouffee. Then we have
Prove it.
all this stuff. Right, you see what I'm saying? So
Prove it.
So,
I don't see nothing on this table.
We didn't
Prove
bring any
it.
with us.
Oh man.
so the food brand
Yeah.
is everything to us. You know, we love creating in the kitchen. And that's the long-term, you know, goal, to see all of our products, things that we sold and served in our cafes, in our restaurants, you know, to see that on the shelves is
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
You know, the one thing that I can unequivocally say
Mhm.
that I love working for Walmart.
Yes.
Awesome.
And one of the reasons why I love working for Walmart is because of this true belief in what we're doing to help people have better lives. And that's whether they are shoppers in our stores, whether they are associates who are working in our stores and building careers and moving up and doing amazing things, whether it's for small businesses, making sure that we're bringing businesses back to the US and that we're creating jobs and manufacturing opportunities and all these things right here in this country. And so I always get moved by these kinds of things, right? So I'd like to, you know, get your thinking on that, on the importance of, you know, being able to create jobs and
Oh, my
bringing
goodness.
jobs back into this country
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff, and the role that you all are playing. And sometimes we don't how do I say this? We take for granted the impact that we have, right? And so talk to me about that. Do you ever think about that? The impact that you all are actually making in the lives of so many people, not just from the standpoint of, hey, they're eating some good food, but it goes beyond that.
Yeah, it definitely goes beyond that. Just all the different people that work to get that product to the shelf.
Yeah.
And we have an amazing co-packer down in Mississippi, and you know, I mean, they get it done. They get it done. They get it out, and you know, these are the jobs that keep America thriving, and you know, the manufacturing jobs. And I think, like you said, you can take for granted because you just see it on the shelf, but there's so many other layers before it gets there of people that are working to get it there. So
Yeah, and for me, when I think about, you know, when our children were little, with 5 children, and Walmart was my go-to place.
yeah, always.
Period. Always. I
Yeah.
used to think, man, I need an endorsement for
He
Walmart.
literally would say that.
I would literally say that. And here I
Yeah.
am now working with Walmart. You know,
Yeah.
it's just mind-boggling. It really is. And so I will have the kids in the shopping carts and we're grabbing things off the shelf. And when there's something that I need that's not there, you know, and now being in this position, just having those manufacturer issues where you have to have something from overseas brought here, we need domestic manufacturing
Yes.
like never before, especially in today's time.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal for us back then, and it
Until today.
certainly is today.
I love it. Y'all got chills. Y'all got
Yeah.
chills down through me. So, what would be your advice to those who get the opportunity to watch this? What would be your advice to all those individuals who've been thinking about being entrepreneurs but haven't taken that step?
You want me to go first or you?
I'll go.
Okay.
I would say go for it. I'm a go for it person. I'm like, drop the fear. And if you feel passionate about it, if you feel like you have something great that can help other people, that can change the world, that can, you know, feed people like us, that will bring joy to people. Like every time people pick up a beignet, they're smiling. It's just automatic. So, you know, I think I would say go for it. Just go for it. And, you know, everything in life is a risk. And, you know, you have to be willing to take that risk to get to this point of being able to have an opportunity with Walmart. So
Yeah, I would say this to those individuals: be sure that you have a lot of self motivation and discipline, because you don't have to answer to anybody and clock in. You have to be very diligent and very disciplined in your lifestyle to be a successful entrepreneur. You really, really do.
Yep.
You have to get up at the crack of dawn, get on top of your business, and just work, and then it can't.
and sometimes you don't have a full staff, so you got to do like everything.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
And you work after 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, it's not a 9 to 5 situation. It's nonstop. Like, you literally have to force yourself to sit down and rest. But you got to have discipline.
Yeah, you definitely do.
And for those who may consider applying for open call, what's your advice to them?
My advice to them is to make sure you're prepared.
Okay.
Make sure you're prepared. We were prepared. We did have all of our stuff, prepared. And then we ended up printing out a copy of our PowerPoint and
pitch,
all that for the pitch. So we, when it didn't work, we
you
had
were good
that.
to go. Right.
And so the preparation, going through your pitch to get, if it's you and another person, going through it and making sure that you are able to articulate the details that are needed, the cost and, all those kinds of things. And so
numbers.
Yeah, numbers.
Huge.
Yeah. And what it's going to take for you to be able to be successful with Walmart, because this is a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go in there and just not know what you're
Right.
talking
Your price
about.
point,
So,
you got to be sure that you're not overpriced, because everybody here is here to make the profit. And so you have to think ahead.
Yeah.
Be sure you know your numbers.
Yeah. Y'all hear that? Know your numbers. So, hook a brother up.
What you
Give
want?
me the scoop. What's next?
Ooh, there are some things in the making. I have a lemonade that is it's a tropical lemonade. It's a crossbreed between a pina colada and a lemonade.
What?
And so we also have a frozen beignet where we're working on getting that.
we have a seasoning called Creolicious.
Yep, currently packaged.
Yeah,
It's called Creolicious.
we're working on getting that into rotation.
And it's gluten-free.
Yeah, gluten-free. So we have quite a bit.
Look at
Quite
that.
a bit. Yeah, so step by step.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So how do you balance it all? Like, you've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm very good at time management. I've always kind of been a time management.
Struggle. You and me too.
That's why I'm the administrative one. I just don't like wasting time, and I'm just like, let's get it done, and time management.
Yeah.
So
See,
you
Micah,
need that on the team.
See, Micah, you and me, we're lumpers.
Hey.
We are lumpers. She's a sorter, right? My mama used to say there are two types of people. They're lumpers and they're sorters. We're all trying to get to the same place.
Wait, before I agree to that, what is a lumper?
A lumper is somebody who, we're the big dreamers.
Okay.
We're the one that already see the destination.
Yes.
Right? But we ain't worried how we're gonna get there. That's too much.
That's
the sorter.
That's me.
The sorter
That's me.
sees the destination as well.
I am a true creative.
Right?
I am a creative.
I
yes.
get it. But the sorters
Uh-huh.
see the destination as well.
Yeah.
But they've already figured out
The process.
what is the steps, what
And see,
each
he
steps
was
is
the
to get
creator
there.
of the beignet recipe.
Isn't that something?
So I was the one who had to get it to where it needed to be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But see, that's the marriage thing, the help meet. You
Yeah.
see?
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we've talked about what's coming down the pike.
Yep.
You're all excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're loving it.
Oh yeah.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
exciting.
loving it. It's
It's
really exciting. I almost cried. I think I did when I went to Walmart and we went to
The
different
first store we went to was in Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi,
Yeah.
and I saw my mix sandwiched between Duncan Hines and Pillsbury. I was like, "Are you
It was
kidding
surreal.
me?"
That was
It was
a
very,
serious
very
moment.
surreal. And
Yeah.
thinking about how many years I've shopped in Walmart whether it's clothing or whatever the case may be, and gotten an oil change,
Right,
you know,
right.
and to now see my product sitting on the shelf. That is the American dream.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is the American dream. Yeah.
That's got to be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all, I can't believe I have to say goodbye to you. But before I say goodbye, I like playing my little games.
Okay.
So here's my quick round questions for y'all.
All right.
Oh my.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my.
Y'all
We
ready?
got to answer quickly.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
I think
Are
so.
we being timed?
Texting or talking?
Texting.
I text mostly. Yeah.
Favorite day of the week?
Monday.
Friday.
That's my rest day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are both travelers. Favorite place to travel to?
Turks and Caicos.
Good Googa Booga.
Girl, we're on the same page.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Turks and Caicos.
Those waters can't be beat.
I know.
Oh.
Now that part is so
Those
true.
waters
Oh,
cannot
my
be
God.
beat.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nickname that your parents used to call you?
Mike.
I don't want to say it.
You don't have to. I'm gonna let you say it. But once we turn the cameras off, I want to know.
Okay. After the cameras come.
I'm Mike.
Mike and no, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get into it. Last song you downloaded?
Ooh.
Download or not stream?
Download.
Or live stream? I'll take either one.
Stream.
I haven't downloaded it. I mean,
We were just listening to an African artist this morning. We streamed her.
Mm-hmm. Was it good?
So yes,
Did you like her?
it's awesome.
You have to tell me all about her.
Yes.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas for me.
Thanksgiving.
Wait. Why?
Or Labor Day.
Wait. Pause.
Memorial Day. I love the barbecue.
Yeah.
I love grilling.
Why'd you give her that look when you said Thanksgiving? I want to know.
I don't know because I
Sweet
think
potato pies.
I think the spread of food.
He likes making a lot of pies.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
I do. And my white chocolate pecan rum bread pudding.
Yeah.
Again. Prove it. That's just so unfair. That's just so cruel.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Is food.
Thanksgiving is
lots of food.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
Oh, me, I'm pretty slow when it comes to, I say maybe 30, 40.
I can get ready in like 15 minutes.
It takes me a while to find something that I want to wear.
I understand.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I understand. So it's so bad for me that on Sundays, I have to figure out what I'm wearing all week.
Ah.
Oh, no,
I lay it all out. I
That's
put it
really,
on my
that's
racks.
a good idea.
That's a good
though.
idea,
I
though.
polish my shoes.
Oh wow.
So that's all set. And I always create one extra outfit in the event that what I said I was going to wear on that one day, I decide I don't really want to wear it anymore.
Wow. That's brilliant.
That's a good
actually.
discipline.
It works.
That's a good discipline.
I have a rack. I bought a rolling rack
Mm-hmm.
from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally hang everything up. I hang everything that I need, every accessory.
That's cool.
So my glasses, watch, shoes,
Oh
socks,
wow.
they're all kind of bunched up together.
Is your closet coordinated, color coordinated?
Yes.
His is.
But am I interviewing or am I being interviewed?
Hey.
But yes. My shoes are arranged by color and maker.
Yeah.
And I have photographs of every pair of shoes on
I'm
the front
not
of the
that.
box.
I'm not like I am color coordinated, but yeah.
But they make the
you're-
same boxes.
You're
so I
on
don't
a
know what-
whole nother level.
I don't know about all that now. But it's like I need to know what's in every box.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pull 18 boxes out, so I put a picture on it so I know what's in every
Okay.
box.
I
Very
got you.
smart. Very
Hey.
smart.
It works.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what kind of driver are you?
Good driver or bad driver?
I'll let you interpret it any way you want to.
Okay, I'm a good driver.
Uh-huh.
So I'll
He's
say
a fast driver.
I'm a fast driver. I get to where I need to go. I'll say 8, 9.
I'm a 10.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. I don't get tickets and I bowl along.
Oh, I have gotten tickets.
It's because of a past life. I used to work for an insurance company, and so as a result,
yes.
and I was in auto claims, and as a result, I am just
exactly
a very, very observant, careful. Like I know what's happening 10 cars in front of me.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
because when you see some of the things that have happened, and you're like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that doesn't happen to me. Yeah. So that's why I tend to be a kind of careful driver too. Well, I am. I'm just very. Last but not least, what's your favorite word in the vocabulary?
I'm just gonna say blessed because I always say that. I'm blessed.
Love it.
I will probably say purpose. Yeah.
Yes.
I would
I
say
love it.
purpose. Yeah.
That's really awesome. But I do have one more final question.
What?
How come you have not asked me to be a backup singer? Okay.
I think it was the open call. No, just kidding.
Don't try to save it now. That's all right.
No, just kidding.
In all seriousness, it really has been amazing. Y'all have been so much fun.
Thank you.
You've been
It was
great.
Our pleasure.
You are really an inspiration.
It's an honor.
And I hope that those who have the opportunity to view this will be inspired as well, that they will see the wonderful possibility of everything.
Yeah.
And that what can be done, and you all are examples of that, those who have had a vision and had the courage to pursue it, and as a result, you're reaping the rewards of that. And I hope that others get to see that too, that they can do the same thing, that there is an assignment for them.
Yeah.
And if they just have the courage to pursue it, they can also reap the rewards just like you all have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so I wish you all the best as you continue to pursue what you're doing.
Thank you.
And know that we at Walmart, we love you and we thank you for what you're doing. And just keep on keeping on.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Walmart. We love you guys.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been real. Another wonderful episode of Real Talk at the Barbershop. Cannot wait for the next one. Please, 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 please send me your comments. Let me know how you think. How are we doing? What are the other questions I should be asking people? Okay? Give me a like and a comment and share this with other people. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon on Real Talk at the Barbershop. See you later.